Sorry,
I'm
I got
half
off
full,
track.
Jeremy.
What?
I'm half full right now.
Okay. I'll be over there somehow.
Do.
How'd you get over there?
Wow, that's a good deal too.
On the road?
Yeah.
That Cyber Power PC on Amazon has one for $830 right now, and
Yeah.
it's got an Intel i5 9400,
Okay.
GTX 1660, 6 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, 120 gigabyte SSD. Like, that's not bad for the $800 price point.
Nope.
Like,
That's expensive.
man, that's what's going for $800 right now, and I bought my piece of crap for $800. Now I'm mad. Now I want my money back.
You're like, I want my
Like,
money back.
That's the same price I paid for mine, and it's twice the computer. I'm like, ugh.
Okay, so Clean has been looking at buying one. So it
I
is.
could have come.
Yeah, okay, so it's without it. Okay. Oh, so you got this TI. There you go.
You can buy the keyboard and mouse kits for like 30 to 35 bucks from Thermaltake.
Yep. I like the.
Yeah,
I mean, I prefer some of the. I like Logitech too, though. I mean, if you get a Logitech, it's gonna be good. So.
I say. See, I just used the one that came, the CyberPower PC keyboard and mouse that came with mine. I like them. They're
Yeah.
just
No,
fine.
the iBuyPower stuff's kind of crappy. At least the stuff that we got
Exactly.
with Jim's computer, it was not. It was subpar. Like the
I'd
mouse.
say mine's got
The mouse
it's
is pretty much a
gaming mouse.
throwaway. It was like, oh, throw that out. The keyboard had like sticking keys already. Like it was like, no, this isn't any good.
Oh, maybe CyberPower uses better ones. I'd
It
say
might.
mine have been fine for everything I use. It's got RGB lighting, backlit keys, and everything else. So it's cool. I like it.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't think his keyboard lit up.
I'll say this. It's not a high-end keyboard, but it is a gaming keyboard and gaming mouse. So
Right.
it's got the extra buttons and whatnot. So.
Oh.
Not top of the line by any means, but it's definitely playable.
I love it.
I'm gonna scooch over this way so you can sneak in there. Let's do that up. Do you want me to shave off the bottom of the field here?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm gonna do
Give
that.
us a little more room.
I'm gonna drop the bale off at the top of the field, and then I'm gonna go grab the front loader and start moving stuff back
Okay.
over by the truck. What the truck?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really mad now that I saw the price of that computer on Amazon.
Don't get mad, because just remember, there's always going to be something cheaper and better out there than what you got.
I know.
Within a week of buying
I'm
it,
not-
something changes.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing that price makes me want to sell mine and get out the credit card and go buy a new computer.
Oh my gosh, don't do it.
I could probably get like $400 still for mine, then I only have to pay $400 for a new one.
M. Montgomery wants to know, what is your final answer? Hey, what's up, VH? Hey, Galdi, how you doing? And by the way, hi, Clean.
My wife might want to murder me later, but
Yeah, don't
That's
do it.
fine.
Don't do it on credit. That's the worst way to buy stuff.
well, it'll get paid off as soon as taxes get here. But
All right.
I don't ever spend more on my credit card than what I would have with taxes to pay back. So
This is handy, by the way. Oh, my semi-truck is gone. What happened to it?
unless
Okay.
I have an emergency, like my car needs repairs, major repairs or something.
Yeah.
You want me to stop Jeremy or?
No.
Where did the
Okay.
other? Don't we have? Who has the other semi?
It's probably still in the barn.
Okay.
By the way, question for computer minds that are bigger than mine. Is there a big difference between DDR4 and DDR3 RAM, or not? Or is it-
Yeah.
Big difference. Motherboards, for one, you can only use DDR4 on DDR4 motherboards and DDR3 on DDR3 motherboards.
right, but like performance-wise,
DDR4 is faster.
is it a little faster? Okay.
Yeah, and
Is
it's
that-
also the spec from DDR3 is really old.
That's the one thing that I was really upset about that I didn't realize when I first bought this is a motherboard with DDR3. So my computer at this point really isn't upgradable because if I try to get more RAM, it's harder to find the. matching stuff, and I can't get
PC
anything
parts picker.
because I want to get more RAM, but
Oh, subtract what the heck?
I just gotta find compatible stuff with this.
Did you hear what Viking said? He said go to PC part picker.
Yeah, that's probably what I use. I just gotta figure out what exactly my motherboard is, so that I can match it up accurately.
Mother
know it.
dear.
I know it's an Asus, but that's all I know. That's one thing, like, a lot of people said, oh, don't go the iBuyPower or CyberPower PC way because you're going to get lesser stuff, but, I mean, it's got an Asus motherboard in it, which is not, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not,
Right.
I mean, that's a solid maker of computer components, so.
Yeah. The big difference between DDR3 and DDR4 is like the PCI lanes. Whereas like Intel, you get a certain amount for like PCI 3.0, where and the new AMDs you get PCI 4.0. But in DDR3, I do believe that's PCI 2.0.
So it's not up to snuff as far as that goes.
Right.
That's not nowhere near as fast.
I'm thinking with the way technology's got, I'm kind of leaning towards, if I went to upgrade this, instead of trying to upgrade the one I have, just sell it and buy a new one, and then go from there. Because I bought this one, and it was a little bit
I don't think I've ever seen this car.
not where I wanted it. But I've also learned a lot more about computers since I bought this, so that's why I'm like, I want something different now. But I'll live with it for now.
Might be
When
able to just upgrade the motherboard.
I could do that. That would work.
Had to
too,
buy
but-
memory, but if you got a good video card and a good power supply, you could just buy memory and a motherboard.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, I want to upgrade the CPU and GPU as well. So I'm probably at the point of just buying a new computer.
Oh, I'm on the backside by the shop. I took the wrong truck.
The other thing I love about that mine doesn't have an SSD, and that $800 one has an SSD. It's a small one, but
It's small, but it also has the doesn't it have a
it has a terabyte hard drive.
yeah, I was
too.
gonna say, so that's where you store your games and stuff.
Yeah, you can get a 500 gig SSD and a 2 terabyte hard drive for 80 to 90 bucks for both.
That's a great deal.
Come on, Lord, come on. I have
The
to cut
biggest-
traffic.
The biggest thing too for me with upgrading my computer is I don't trust myself. It's the reason I didn't build one. I don't trust myself putting it together. So
They're easy, man. Computers are so easy now. You know, there's no jumpers to jump, none of that stuff. I got into computers back in '89 when
Oh, yeah.
personal computers were just coming out, and you had to learn to fix the motherboards with the diodes and the capacitors.
Oh my goodness!
Now, just you just change them. I mean, there's no troubleshooting. You know it's bad, you change it.
You Mud Puppy, that's a very honorable thing, but you don't have to kill yourself. Please don't to do that. It is.
Let me go, traffic.
You're in third place right now. VH Trucking is in second with 5,000. You're at 2,800. I don't know if you can see the stats or not. And Timmy is at 6,560. So you don't kill yourself, please. That's a lot of money.
Timmy!
Timmy.
one of my biggest fears in
Oh, come on.
building a computer is I'm a klutz, so I'm afraid I'm gonna drop the CPU when I'm trying to put it in and bend a pin or something stupid.
Moni just sent me a very scary article about healthcare. No, I'm serious. Like, oh wait, we're not using the front loader for this. Durr.
We're just using the trailer, aren't we?
No, I have a tractor that can do this. I'm just gonna park this.
No,
here for now.
driving on the field.
Truck stays off the field. Unless you're.
I'm coming.
Okay, so just seriously
On my
made
way.
yourself.
Realism is key, guys.
Gosh, thank you, Mud Puppy. I appreciate it, man.
All right,
Don't
who?
play realism, man. We play just to play.
Anyway,
Oh
it looks
my
like
God.
they're changing some of the things for healthcare requirements for immigrants, which is going to make it very difficult for us to get money in the country. I need to get my butt going on the paperwork because it comes active in November, so we need to be filed before then.
Come on, truck, come on. Let's
Hopefully
go.
next week will be a quieter week than than the last couple weeks have been, and I'll have time to do it.
Well,
Because there's a ton of paperwork we got to do.
Time to get stricter.
Yep, they're getting stricter and stricter and stricter. The problem is it's happening while we're trying to do this, and that could really screw us over. In other words, I might end up living in England for the rest of my life.
Oh, I see.
Don't move. Don't do it.
Well,
Where's this stuff going anyway?
hopefully that won't happen.
Do I know where the baler is?
Where this contract's going?
I
We
think the
don't
baler's
have a
over.
baler.
Yep, we do.
Do we?
I
When did
think-
you get it?
I think it's at the piggy farm. I think. Let me look. Hold on.
Okay,
Let's see.
that might be
Garage.
the case then.
I'm looking.
Man.
Might have to
Man,
run.
I thought it was hard to catch Arthur's stream when he's in the same,
Where the where's the
area as
swim
I
going?
am.
No, the baler's. Yeah, I think the baler's at the pig farm.
If he moves to Europe, I'll never catch a stream.
That's
Actually, it would
big
be
farm,
earlier
not
because for
mine.
us, late night would be when you guys are in regular evening time. So
That's true. If you stick to your late night schedule.
yeah.
Where's the soybean supposed to go?
Ugh.
I know there's not too many stop points, but
Wait, there's a newer model that's even cheaper?
It goes up in the northeast.
oh, by the store.
Yeah.
Probably not, Mud Puppy. You're going to need to get a gaming laptop. If you look at the AMD line that has what they call the APUs, like the Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7, you can run Farm Sim on medium settings, and it works. Like I have my laptop was 600, I think, or 5 something, and Seth plays all kinds of games on there, and it's fine. You have to turn the graphics quality down, but it works.
Is that without a dedicated?
That's with it's an APU, so it's a dedicated processor that does video.
That's one thing that's really impressive with those Ryzens is honestly what you can play game-wise without a dedicated card.
Yeah, it's still kind of a dedicated card. It's just it's built into the
CPU.
Into the CPU, right?
Which is great for laptop use, not having
Actually,
to have a separate.
I don't know. I don't want to take these back because I'm not sure where they're going.
Uh-oh. It's
So if
too
you want
heavy.
to jump out,
That's what I'm
Jason,
gonna be trying to get with
can
my
take it
when I
back
get
and
my
run
next
with it.
laptop is a Ryzen.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
not sure what's doing.
Yeah, it depends on what processor is in your laptop, but oh, great.
The contracts are not showing up.
Well, we'll have to get a sponsor, Moo.
Oh my.
That
Now-
should work.
Oh man. Now I'm really mad. I don't even want to game anymore.
Why is
I just
that?
want to take my computer and chuck it out the window.
Don't do that.
There's one here that's $50 less than what I paid, and it's still much better than what I have.
Methinks this tractor might be too small for this application.
Guess I should have just waited a few more years to buy my computer.
Sometimes, but but you always could do that. You know what I mean? Like no matter what you do, it's always a couple more years.
How is it? It's amazing the computers are actually getting cheaper somehow.
I know they always do, though. Yeah, I might.
And yet,
Exactly, Bucky. I'm gonna need to find a bigger tractor. Okay, so we need to go to this.
I'm not gonna lie, but my biggest argument for consoles has been that they're cheaper. But the way we're trending, I think we're actually gonna get to where PCs are cheaper than consoles.
The tractor trailer is over there.
I mean,
By the right to the field.
heck, this computer right here, I'm looking at on Amazon for $750, is gonna be better than what the PlayStation 5 is probably gonna be, and they're saying that could be
Oh.
$600 or $700 itself. I don't want to be a PC gamer.
Ryzen 3 3200 probably would be. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that have a video card on it or no?
Ryzen what?
The Ryzen 3 3200.
I don't think so. I think
You mean
you have to at least get a Ryzen
2200?
5. The 2200 does.
2200G is a APU, and the 2400G is an APU, and the 3600G or 3400G is an APU.
No, Moni, you're not on mute, honey. Maybe you're on your end. I don't know. I was trying to move these and that didn't work. It's got a Radeon Vega Mobile GFX. Well, then you should be fine, Mud Puppy. That should be fine. That's not a standard laptop. I'm not ignoring you. I'm reading what you're saying. What do you want me to say? That sucks. October 15th, we should be able to do, though. We're
You got her mic plugged in?
No, she's not on Discord. She's on my phone.
Where is it? You already take it? Where's my tractor trailer?
To let us know that they're changing everything. Okay, so we need to get that paperwork done like this coming week. Why is that?
Where's another trailer? Where's my other trailer?
It has to be like, what do you mean? I mean, we can certify mail it, overnight it.
What? Hi, Moni.
Jared says hi, by the way.
How you doing?
She says hello. Lovely. She said lovely. She's doing good, but that's going to be an issue.
Oh,
She says lovely because she doesn't actually care about you.
No.
What is it? Oh, that's not.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Where's the other trailer at? I thought there was 2 grand trailers in here.
There are,
The other
but there's only one semi available.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at it. I don't know. Oh, not the trailer. Any more pizza that we had?
Oh, I wish.
Financial requirements are changing too. Uh-oh.
Everything's. Oh, no pepperoni too. Pepperoni is pork. So I get all the pepperoni pizza I want. I get to eat all of it.
I need to find a bigger tractor.
Going by the Old Testament standards.
What is that?
See the tractor I got?
No, it's got to be like something that has stuff on the front and back. Let's see. I didn't hear any, Cordy. Sorry.
Come on, Pedro. Where are you? There's a tractor.
How long after summer starts will your crops be fully grown and ready to harvest? Are you talking about?
With a seed by
I had my T6.
By the silage pit.
Is that the verdict on the Stadia? Is I don't know that I have a larger tractor aside from the. Does somebody have the T7?
I have the T7.
Who's got the T8?
I don't know. Probably you.
Why am I not seeing it?
I don't know.
There's a big one. The articulated one is there next to the.
Yeah,
silo, and
that
there's
I can't
one-
use.
There's another huge one over at the pig farm.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I might have been in it. Sitting
No, I don't know why this one's at the pig farm, but there we go. Yeah, this is the T8. I was looking for the T7 or T8.
This is your personal.
So are you talking 44? Are you talking about
Oh, 44 is what?
for? Let's see, for
You can get in. You can get
seasons?
on the game if you want. 44.
how long after summer starts will my crops be fully grown and ready to harvest? Usually fall is when they're done, I think. Hey, there's my tractor. My two-wheel drive is back. Somebody rescued it.
I did. I figured you want it back, so.
I do.
I'm the good guy and I bring it back. It wasn't too far. That's down by the river. Down by the river.
Baby, get ready. Ooh, ooh.
I love country. Not all country, but most of it. I grew up on country.
It depends on when you planted them. So they require a certain amount of time to grow. Usually they don't not ready until fall for most crops. I mean, grass will be ready, but other than that, they won't be ready. They won't be ready till fall. Tiny, thank you for the host.
Who?
Um,
Monet?
yeah.
Monet's hosting it?
No, Tiny.
Oh, Tiny. Tiny Tim?
Mid-spring, yeah, so you're probably looking at fall. I mean, like I said, some of them grow faster, but
Hi, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. Oh, it's just Tiny.
Well, it's something like.
Nice belch, by the way.
Crap, I forgot to do so.
So,
All right, so if any of you out there are rich or well-to-do and would like to sponsor Moni and I, we're going to need a sponsor. Doesn't mean you have to give any money. You need what, honey? Why do you say that? They're
They're
changing.
looking for their own Mrs. Haversham.
Yeah, that's right.
you're gonna harvesting. Or reason
I say it's not easy to move here.
that you don't want.
No, but they're making it even more difficult now. It's changing
Tell her to get a
rapidly.
plane ticket to
Yeah.
Mexico City and just walk across.
That's a bad idea, but
That's an idea, man.
Because everyone else does.
You are pretty much Mexican, anyways.
get a ticket to Mexico City and walk across, or Toronto.
They look, let's say Toronto.
Don't go to the border crossing.
Yeah, don't go to a border crossing.
No.
Heck, if you're gonna get a ticket to Toronto, might as well just stay living in Canada. I heard it's better up there anyway.
I wonder.
If you like cold winters, Canada's fine.
Yeah.
They got cold and lots of snow.
Yep, and more yep.
And polar bears.
And
Right.
polar-
Well, not polar bear, per se.
And you can see Jared more.
Yep.
Oh, he lives up there?
Yep, he does.
See, now that's a callback.
I miss our Canadian friend from the north.
Our friend from the north.
Winter's coming.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Winter is coming.
Yep. Some places it's already here, man.
I hate winter.
Come on, Pedro. Where are you, boy? I bet it's all nice and sunny out there right now.
Tornado might be easier. No walls cover exactly. Hey, Weidenbach, how's it going, by the way?
Oh, hi, Whiteback.
Oh, hey
It's-
there, Weidenbach.
It's cold. It's like 50s. We're not that low yet, though.
Ooh,
Tractor's only
40s up here.
miles an hour.
I know. Well, he's busy. He's finally got a full-time job. He was looking for years to find a good job, and he finally found one, and he's been super busy at work, so
Who are we talking about?
which is good. Jared.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Or Gerard.
Oh, yeah.
Gerard.
Gerard, yeah.
Who is your friend
J-Rod?
that's still in the military, man?
Wait, say that again, Jaywa?
Who is the one that's in the military still?
Military still.
Oh, B Dog?
Oh, B-Dog, yeah.
B-Dog, that's right, yeah.
I don't know. He might be out by now. I don't know.
I'll finish it. I got it. I got this little swipe. Okay.
It's currently 48 degrees up here in the frozen tundra that is Michigan.
I hope B-Dog's
48.
Okay.
I know Maverick just got out, I think, this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he put his time in, and
Kyle actually is trying to find a game for us to play multiplayer. There we go. I'm trying to get this thing to let go, and it's not.
wow, this traffic
No.
is horrible.
Where are we moving to, man? Oh, I see.
There we go.
Woo!
Wait, are you done with this field, Taylor?
No,
It took me that long?
I took a break.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm like, man.
To PC shop?
Yes,
Stop.
and get up and stretch my legs and
Yeah,
get some water.
I'll let you empty the trailers.
I'm going to push this around. Sorry. It's taking me
And then I stood up and realized how tired I actually am.
Stop.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing that better computer made me like really not want to play mine anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, but how long have you had your PC?
Where you going, man?
That's the worst part. It's
Man.
only been like 2 years.
What are you doing?
that's normal. That's power creep.
So maybe
Okay, but-
it's been 2 years, so it's time for an upgrade.
There you go.
Oh, okay, but $800 2 years ago would not buy $800 2 years later.
It'll
Well,
buy
inflation,
more.
man. You gotta consider inflation, man.
What I mean is you're getting better stuff now. I mean, at the time you got
Get back and get some more pizza.
what you could.
Yeah. It does make me want to upgrade though. Holy Moses. Then maybe I can actually see what Intel Power is all about.
iPower.
Well, that's the other thing. This one's a full Intel system. I got an AMD one right now,
There you go.
and I still paid more.
Like the brand new AMDs that are coming out are good, but the original ones were not great. They're not horrible, but they're just,
I have AMD.
the newer stuff is really good. Oh, wait. Where did Binpin go?
So that's one thing. This computer is a Intel.
Okay, Bipin?
Yeah, I just lost my connection. That's all.
Oh, okay.
This one computer was an i7. I actually kind of would rather have a Ryzen 7, but
What I got's a Ryzen 7 2700X.
yeah, that's what I want.
So many choices. Some guys swear by the AMD stuff. It's funny. Actually, most of the computer
I
guys
go
on
back
the,
and forth.
that come in my chat, they love it. Most of the computer guys are AMD. They like the AMD stuff.
I
Probably
go back
depends
and
on
forth.
what's
It just
on
depends on if. Well, see, I got screwed by Intel back when the FX series of AMD processors were killing them.
Yeah, yep.
Before that, Intel was killing AMD, and then after that, Intel was killing AMD. So, it just goes back and forth.
Right.
What? What are we talking about? What I'm asking?
Chips.
chips. Well, that's what I have. I have a right now. I'm running an FX 8350,
Right.
but that's like so old now. It's obsolete.
Well, where are you? Oh,
Yeah, your time to upgrade is now.
That's what I'm
Right,
thinking.
exactly.
I bought 2 years ago. I bought a 5-year-old computer. Probably is what happened.
You weirdo.
Yes, they do have they can be sped up faster too. That's another big thing. Hi, Extra Life. How you doing? Nice to welcome aboard. Or Leaf, Extra
Now the
Leaf.
question is, what could I get for mine on the used market? That's
Not you'd be surprised. You'd probably get $400 maybe.
if I could get half of what I paid, I think I'd
Yeah.
be okay 2 years later.
Seems like if you put it on the gonna pawn your own Xbox. So if you put it on the like Craigslist or something, you should be able to get $400 for it.
The problem is the wife will never. She'll never agree to an upgrade because she doesn't see the, what I see. She'll just say, "Well, it works."
Right.
Yes, but farm sim.
But
could
it don't
run
work
smoother.
for what I wanted.
That's
for
the
it.
that's the
My
great
games could
that's
be
one of the great
smoother,
things
but-
about Moni as a wife. She gets the computer thing. In fact, she's the one that's always like, "Man, we need to get the better one. Like it's going to make a difference," because it does.
My wife doesn't care as long as it
Well, if
turns
you're
on and she
streaming,
can pay bills and get
you
on
want
the
a weapon, just play
online.
the
She
game.
doesn't care.
Right.
Well-
She's non. No, I'm not saying the only thing. I said it's one of the. I said one of the great things. Good grief! And I made sure I said one of the.
You try. You even
Nice try,
tried
Moni.
to give her a compliment and she turned it back on you.
I know.
Well, how in the
Taylor said
world?
I tried to give you a compliment and you turned it back on me. Definitely
great
not.
at that.
Definitely not the only
Even
thing
when-
you're good at.
Even when you
Good at
try to
many, many
compliment
things.
them, they'll find a way to nag.
I
you.
know. I know. So it has been. We've been on live for 1 hour. Do you guys get mad if I take like a 5-minute pee break? I'm gonna.
No.
I gotta
go
pee
ahead.
really
Yes.
bad.
Pissed.
Go
I'm gonna
pee-pee,
get pissed.
Pee-pee in the party.
I'm gonna get
Grab a
pissed.
cup.
Jeremy. Jeremy's singing the potty song. So I'm gonna give me about 5 minutes here. I gotta pee pee and maybe possibly poo poo, and I will be back.
No, come on. Just say people.
Pee pee. I'm gonna
Pee-pee
use.
in the cup.
I'm
Come
gonna.
on, man.
I gotta use the potty. I'm gonna hop up on
Go
top of the
ahead.
harvester so you guys
You
can
gotta go pee pee in the potty.
see Taylor working on the field. I'll be right back, folks. Just stay put.